Robin stood in her living room, staring at the box of Halloween decorations she had pulled down from the attic. Every year, her kids, Ella and Jack, looked forward to their Halloween party. They loved the excitement, the spooky decorations, the games, and of course, the candy. As a mum, Robin had thrown several Halloween parties over the years, each one more creative and fun than the last. She had learned what worked, what didn't, and what made a Halloween party memorable for both kids and adults. If you're like Robin and want to throw an amazing Halloween party but don't know where to start, don't worry. Let's walk through everything you need to know to host a fun and spooky Halloween party that your friends and family will love. The first step to planning a great party is choosing a theme. For Robin, this was always the most fun part. She remembered the year she did a wizards and witches theme. She decorated the house with spell books, fake potions, and floating candles made from paper towel rolls and battery-operated tea lights. The kids dressed up as little wizards and witches, and everyone had a blast. Choosing a theme sets the tone for your entire party. It helps you decide what kind of decorations, costumes, and even food to have. Whether you're thinking of going spooky with a haunted house vibe or something more lighthearted like a pumpkin patch party, the key is to pick a theme that suits your guests. If you're hosting for kids, keep it fun and not too scary. For adults, you can go for a more eerie or mysterious feel. Whatever you choose, make sure it's something you can easily work into the space you have. Speaking of space, the venue is another important factor. Robin typically hosted her parties at home, transforming the living room and backyard into a Halloween wonderland. If you're working with a small space, focus your decorations and activities in a few key areas. Maybe you create a haunted corner with cobwebs and skeletons, or a snack table decked out with pumpkins and spooky treats. If you have more room, like a backyard or large living room, consider creating different zones. One for games, one for food, and one for relaxing. Once you have your theme and venue sorted out, it's time to think about decorations. For Robin, the decorations were what really made the party special. One year, she and Jack made floating ghosts by draping cheesecloth over balloons and hanging them from the ceiling. They also carved pumpkins with funny faces and lined them up along the front porch. Inside, Robin draped fake cobwebs in the corners of the room and placed plastic spiders in unexpected spots, much to the delight of the kids. Creating a spooky atmosphere doesn't have to break the bank. Robin found that a few simple items, like string lights, fake cobwebs, and pumpkins, went a long way in setting the Halloween mood. She loved using DIY decorations as well, like making gravestones from foam boards and painting funny epitaphs on them. These decorations not only saved money, but also made the party feel more personal. Of course, no Halloween party is complete without some fun games and activities. One of Robin's favourite games to organise was the mummy wrap. She would divide the kids into teams and give them rolls of toilet paper. The goal was to wrap one of their teammates like a mummy, and whoever finished first won. The kids always ended up giggling in a pile of toilet paper by the end, but it was all part of the fun. Another hit at Robin's parties was the pumpkin bowling game. She used small pumpkins as bowling balls and stacked up cans decorated like ghosts for the kids to knock down. It was simple but kept them entertained for hours. And let's not forget the scavenger hunts. Every year, Robin would hide small Halloween trinkets around the house or yard, like mini skeletons, plastic spiders, and tiny pumpkins, and the kids would race to find them. The winner would get a special Halloween treat, though all the kids ended up with candy by the end of the night. When planning games, it's important to think about the age group you're hosting. Younger kids might enjoy simple games like Pin the Hat on the Witch, while older kids and adults might prefer something more interactive, like a costume contest or a spooky storytelling session. Robin always made sure to have a mix of activities so that everyone could join in on the fun. Speaking of costumes, planning what to wear is another exciting part of the party. Robin loved making costumes with Ella and Jack. One year, Ella wanted to be a witch, so Robin took an old black dress, added a homemade cape, and topped it off with a DIY pointy hat. Jack went as a superhero that year with a mask and cape that Robin stitched together the night before. For Robin, half the fun of Halloween was in creating costumes that were unique, comfortable, and easy to move in. For guests, Robin encouraged a theme-based costume contest. She remembered when she dressed as Morticia Addams, while Ella went as Wednesday, and Jack as Pugsley. It made for fantastic family photos and added an extra layer of fun to the party. No Halloween party is complete without food and drinks, and Robin always went all out. She made monster eyeball cupcakes with candy eyes, ghostly pretzels dipped in white chocolate, and mummy hot dogs wrapped in crescent roll dough. For drinks, she created a green punch that she called Witch's Brew, using lime sherbet and ginger ale. The best part? She added a touch of dry ice for a smoky effect. Just be sure to handle it safely if you decide to go this route. Robin loved labeling her food with spooky names. She would put out a platter of chicken wings and call them bat wings, or serve spaghetti and label it worms in dirt. It was all in good fun, and the kids couldn't get enough of it. For the adults, Robin prepared a signature Halloween cocktail, mixing cranberry juice, vodka, and a splash of soda, which she named Vampire's Blood. With all the fun and excitement, Robin knew that safety was important, especially with so many kids running around. She made sure the decorations were safe, no open flames from candles, and any electrical items were out of reach. She also kept allergy-friendly snacks available, especially for guests with food sensitivities. One year, she learned that Jack's friend had a peanut allergy, so she made sure all the snacks were peanut-free and had a list of ingredients on hand for the parents. As the party came to a close each year, Robin found herself with a house full of happy kids, but also with a lot of cleanup to do. To make things easier, she started setting up trash and recycling stations around the party area, so guests could toss their plates and cups throughout the night. After the last guest left, Ella and Jack always helped Robin put away the decorations and clean up the leftover food. She found that getting the family involved in the cleanup made it less of a chore, and by the next morning, the house was back to normal. Throwing a Halloween party may seem like a big task, but with a little planning, it's easier than you think. For Robin, the key was keeping things fun, simple, and creative. Whether it was decorating the house, organizing games, or making spooky snacks, the most important thing was that everyone had a good time and made lasting memories. As Robin sat down after another successful Halloween party, she reflected on the laughter, the spooky decorations, and the fun costumes. Halloween was more than just a holiday for her family. It was a time to come together, let loose, and enjoy each other's company in the spirit of fun. With a little bit of planning, you too can create a Halloween party that your friends and family will talk about for years to come.